However, the next match we will be going into, it is Tomoya versus Zelda 101. Interesting. Legend of Zelda is one of my favorite game series, so I think I don't know who to vote for here. I'm a caster. I'm supposed to remain impartial. It's very difficult, though. Oh, it's so difficult. Nonetheless, both players are in the lobby, so we will be going directly into this next match. I believe we will be having the warm-ups, and then I can give you guys the bans once we have those in. So, Zelda 101, another American player, so the Americans really showing up here and showing up in numbers. But we've got another German on the other side, because Tomoya is, of course, from Germany. Incredible. So, could this be the last time we saw Germany versus America? It was the American who came out on top, but this time, could this be the strike back, Germany's revenge? The warm-up has been picked, and, well, Griggly had to go through hell to take out Skrillex Fan 420, and now the hell difficulty is back. Tengoku to Jigoku on the hell difficulty. So, this map is Can Remix, I mean, as you can tell. I prefer the Major League Can personally, but this is still very nice to listen to as well. The warm-up was picked by Tomoya, so as you can see, the German's prepared. He's gonna put the American through hell, and he's showing him who's boss. We haven't even started yet. There we go. We're finally getting into it. Well, this is a pretty difficult map, I have to say. I can't pass this, but, you know, I'm a scrub, so don't listen to me. So far, double S's from both players. No trouble on the triples at all, no accuracy breaks from either player. Zelda finally gets a break, missing on the jump and getting another completely fluke miss immediately afterwards. Tomoya, however, still holding the double S. He's pretty good at two-timing with curls, but he seems to have a lot of trouble on those jumps, apparently. Oh boy. So Zelda's got the combo lead right now, if he can hold it, because the score lead is, well, pretty much nothing at the moment. Less than 100,000 points, and decreasing fast, because that 60 combo difference between them is making a big difference. Oh, there we go, both players breaking on the back and forth, but Zelda did manage to take the lead before that happened, so Zelda, is it a he or a she? I'm going to say he is in the lead right now. Not missing on the jumps. Tomoya does, though. It's not looking good. There we go into the chorus of Can. Zelda getting 170 combo, doing quite well, I have to say. Never mind, as I say that he breaks, the caster's curse is real today, isn't it? Tomoya, however, also struggling, completely misses the squares. Square jump, one of the most hated patterns in all of OS. Both players' health bar are completely at the 0 point right now. It's like Dante going through the Inferno. They're going through the 7 stages, and will they come out on top? I think they will. Tomoya's health bar is dipping, and it's dipping quite far. He misses, but... And no, I don't think he'll pass. No, I think he actually ends it on a fail. Oh boy. Well, he does in fact end that on a fail. Even if he hadn't, Zelda 101 had an 800,000 point lead, but Tomoya with the rough Dirac did not manage to pass the ending. The devil said no, and, well, Tomoya couldn't quite make it. Zelda, however, with 95% accuracy, much higher compared to Tomoya's, but you look at Tomoya's misses, 64 compared to Zelda's 15. He really struggled with the jumps. I'm not sure why Tomoya picked that warm-up, but we've said it before that it doesn't matter how you perform on the warm-up as long as the warm-up does what it's supposed to. As long as your fingers don't feel numb, as long as you don't have the nerves troubling you, that's what the warm-up's for. So as long as you're warmed up, your performance, it doesn't matter at all. But now we will be getting into the actual matches, but before that, the bans. And we've got a new system here where as soon as the bans come in, you'll hear a slight ding. It lets me know the bans are here. So once we hear that, we'll be there. So I don't know. Both these players are pretty... They're definitely not bad players, that's for sure. But Tomoya rank 3099, whereas Zelda on rank 2200. But we've seen before that the ranks aren't the best thing to judge by. Zelda's top rank is Koigakuro on DT. His second highest rank is the Two Dimensions anime song medley, the really long one on Nomad. Not a full combo. It looks like he does have an A on it. Interestingly enough, Tomoya has countered Zelda's Koigakuro with a Daidai Genome top score on DT. Both these pairs look pretty evenly matched to me, but you never know. They do play a large amount of DT, but they're both also pretty heavy on the Nomad. Be interesting to see what they pick. The bands will be coming in soon, though. I can't wait to see what they ban, because I don't think either player will want to play too much hidden and hard rock. They don't seem hidden or hard rock heavy players, so they'll probably want to stay away from those mods as much as possible. So, oh, it looked like the song changed, but no, it went right back to Tengoku to Jikoku. Sorry about that. Both players taking their time with the bans. Remember, when you've got an opponent who's got a very similar skill set to you, you've really got to consider a lot of factors when you're picking your bans, because you've got to take things that you're comfortable with, but you also want to go for things your opponent will be uncomfortable with. When your opponent's got similar skills to what you have, then it becomes very difficult, because, well, whatever you're comfortable with, your opponent's going to be comfortable with too. And with that ding, I think that means the bans are here. There we go. Microwaved and ready. DT ban, number 1, Torinoko City, so no Hanatan this time, unfortunately. Final answer on Hidden, that's been banned a lot, not surprising at all. Brunch on Hard Rock, that's also been banned a few times. And Zetsuba Nomad, that is a very tricky Nomad map, not surprising to see that banned. So, except for Torinoko City, all of those bans were pretty much expected, I'd say, especially from these players. But, well, Final Answer is playing in the lobby. I don't know why. That map was banned. Players, come on. You've got to watch your own chat. Zelda did pick that map, so it looks like Nagi had distracted Link there with his hey, listen. He wasn't focused on the bans. Nope, there we go. It's changed. Oh, flashback, and we've seen this map several times so far. Exco was the one who picked it. And he performed extremely well on it. Yep. So, if I recall correctly, he got a full combo the second time he played the map and beat his own personal best. This is incredible map, mapped of course by Kiwa, who has a reputation for giving sight readers trouble, making patterns that are pretty difficult to hit the first time. But of course, turning map pool. Oh boy. Both players with a double S. However, Zelda got many more points on the spinner. I don't think that's going to matter because this is a pretty long song. The chorus, or right before the chorus, is where both... Oh, there we go. Those back and forth patterns across the slider is something I was going to mention because it's pretty easy to break on those if you don't know they're there. If you haven't practiced the map, those do tend to catch you out. It is something that Kiwa does quite a lot in his maps. However, it's a very enjoyable pattern to play. Tomoya, however, not happy. And looks like Zelda has finally learned to ignore Nagi because full comboing quite well at the moment, going past 250 combo with 98% accuracy. Incredible show from him so far. However, this is a pretty long map. We're only a third of the way in. Plenty of time for Tomoya to catch up. And if there's one thing it's good at, he's multitasking, as we've seen from his relationship status. Nonetheless, going quite strong here. Zelda has dropped accuracy slightly, no longer. There we go, he's back into the 98s, but Tomoya is holding higher accuracy. Again, though, without combo, the accuracy, well, the accuracy doesn't matter. Again, the second chorus, right before the second chorus, it's very easy to break. There is a point there, a pattern. And if Tomoya hasn't played the map before, then we could be seeing a break from him there. It would be disastrous if he did. There we go. I expected the break, and there it is. I'm not even going to call it a curse because I predicted that way before it happened. Very unfortunate, but that jump pattern, very difficult to play if you don't know it's coming. Tomoya also breaking during the chorus itself. Incredible song, incredible chorus. Very sad, but, well, Zelda's learned how to get through it. 670-80 combo now and building. Going into the 700s now. Tomoya has also dropped accuracy. He's still ahead of Zelda, though. My goodness me. I'm very sorry that Tomoya did happen to miss there. I mean, I did expect him to break, but, well, Zelda, however, still on a full combo. Incredible. Lacking slightly in the accuracy department, but, well, it's not an accuracy tournament. It looks like Zelda will be taking the first map unless he randomly fails out at the end. It's been known to happen. There's the space stream. Tomoya breaks. That's another very vital break point. But Zelda managing to get through it with ease. As we've seen, anybody who practices this map, whether you're XGO, whether you're Zelda 101, it seems the Americans know this map better than anybody else. Tomoya breaks one more time as we go into the absolute last section of the last chorus. This could be another full combo from Zelda. He could be beating XGO's score here. If he does take it, I wouldn't be surprised. He's got, well, I think he's got better accuracy than XGO. There's the octopus slider. And by the way Zelda's playing, I think he does have 8 hands. You never know. Well, and that's the end of the first map. Incredible FC from Zelda 101. Tops off to him. Hats off. I should say tops off. What the heck? Sorry about that. Whereas Tomoya did struggle quite a bit. 8 misses. All of those misses, well, except for 2 of them, were on points where you'd expect them to, but dang. Taking that by 12 million points. Zelda's working some strange magic here, whereas I think Tomoya is distracted by his knife-wielding significant others. Heartbeat will be the next map. DT pick this time from Tomoya. Okay, he wants to get this over and done with quickly so he can get back to, either way. Oh, not double time, I'm sorry. What? No, it is double time. I was confused for a second there. But yes, Heartbeat is double time. And after seeing Zelda's performance on that map, Tomoya's heart has got to be racing. He's up against an incredibly consistent player, and he knows it. So he's got to pull himself together. There we go. Every time I see this map, I can't help but love it. It's a qualified map, and it was still... I mean, it's always risky putting a qualified map in the map pool because it could get DQ'd at any minute, and then it would be updated. We've seen that sometimes a DQ can happen even on the 6th day. It's not as uncommon as you might think. So, however, that's just how good of a map it was. We had to have it in the pool. Incredible song, incredible beat mapper, come back home. Zelda has broken the double S early, whereas Tomoya is maintaining it. Remember, this was Tomoya's pick. 1 down, Tomoya's got to hold this. Both players have very similar skill sets. As you said before, they do play a lot of DT, but they also play a lot of no mod. Tomoya did struggle with flashback, but as we go into the slider, this is a part where you could see some misses. So far, neither player proving me right here. On the stream, Zelda did break accuracy, but so far it looks like neither player has broken. The accuracy breaks don't matter, even though Zelda's ahead on accuracy at the moment, which is giving him a score lead. But Zelda breaks on the jump. Oh boy. A third of the map is already over. It is DT. The song goes by faster than normal, and with that, coming back will be difficult because Tomoya... No, never mind. The curse. The curse again, because Tomoya has broken, and Zelda, who is about 70 combo ahead, could come back here. The lead is about 900,000 points. Plenty of time for Zelda to come back. And as the break comes in, both players have a chance to look at the combo. They have a chance to look at the score, and they know. They know. The pressure's on Tomoya because he knows that if Zelda combos, he's going to take it. But the pressure's also on Zelda because he knows that if he breaks combo, it's all over. Half the map is gone. Another half left. And this half is going to be the interesting half. This is going to be the exciting half. This is the half where it all counts. Zelda's got it now. Zelda's got the combo. He's creeping up behind him. The score lead is less than 500,000 points now and building up. However, Tomoya's got his combo back up, so this score lead is closing, but it's not closing as rapidly as it was before. If Zelda full combos to the end, I think he will be able to take it, but if he breaks at any point in the next 1/3, it's going to be over. Getting close now. The scores are getting very close. Less than 300,000 points in it. That 70 combo lead that Zelda has is giving him the edge. And what a strong edge it is. He's slicing through Tomoya right now. Despite the knives, it's not going to work. There we go. Tomoya breaks, and I think that's it. Zelda not breaking at all. Holds consistency, and I think he's going to be able to hold it to the absolute end. No breaks from him. Incredible play. And there we see Tomoya falling apart after breaking. He knows that the break, he couldn't afford the break, but he broke. And after you've broken once, and after you know the match is lost, the demotivation just causes you to break even more. And there you see very similar accuracies, 0.2 difference in the accuracies. Look at the number of 300s. It's the absolute same. Look at the number of 100s. There's a difference of 1. But then you look at the misses, and there's a difference of 2. And that's where the score changed. Those numbers of misses. Zelda with 1, Tomoya with 3, 2 misses too many, and 2-0 lead to Zelda, who is on match point at the moment. Amazing. Very nice play from both players, though I have to say. If Tomoya had held combo just a bit longer, well, Zelda held combo to the absolute end, so I don't think Tomoya would have been able to take it, but it still would have been quite clutch. Nonetheless, Heartbeat does go over to Zelda 101, and the next map has been picked. It will be Platinum. Now, this is a map we haven't seen as often. It is one of the Hard Rock picks, the collaboration difficulty. So, this is Zelda's pick, and Zelda's going to look to close it out right here, because he is on match point, remember. He's doing a very good job, considering he is playing against a player who's got, well, if not the same skill set, a very similar skill set to what he does have. I'm sorry for repeating myself, but it's true. It is a pretty long map, however, especially for Hard Rock. It's about 4 minutes long. Anything can happen in maps this long. Absolutely anything. Very early accuracy trouble from Tomoya, and also an early break from him as I say that. It's not going to help him in the least, because he does need to take this in order to stop himself from being 3-0'd. Nonetheless, the accuracy, it is a 5-minute map. Even though Tomoya missed there, and he's missed twice, he's not looking comfortable on the Hard Rock pick. Oh, he's not looking comfortable at all. Completely tilts there. Gives up a couple of notes. However, it is 5 minutes, so if Tomoya holds consistency, anything's possible. I'm not sensing the reverse sweep, but we saw one. What's to say we won't see another one? Come on. I believe in Tomoya. Very effective 2-timer. Definitely sneaky, so he could definitely sneak in a quick victory over Zelda here. However, as we go past the first quarter of the map, Zelda looking very strong, both on accuracy and combo. He's about 7% accuracy. No, 7% accuracy ahead of Tomoya at the moment. But it's not an accuracy game, it's a combo game, so if Zelda breaks, it's not looking likely at the moment, but this is a very streamy and slider-heavy map. And with Hard Rock, the circle size just makes it even more difficult to aim those sliders. Zelda getting 2,000 extra bonus points on the spinner as well, worth pointing out. Tomoya, during the break, he will have a chance to look at Zelda's score and combo. He knows how far Zelda is ahead of him at the moment with a 2 million point lead, almost exactly. It's not looking good for Tomoya at the moment, but remember, it's a pretty long map. 2/3 left to go. If Zelda breaks, all Tomoya has to do is hold combo. He does need Zelda to break, however, because Zelda has not broken, not even once. It's not looking good for Tomoya at the moment, not at all. We had the reverse sweep once. Is there enough hype for a second one? Could it be? Was that actually a break from Zelda? Could this be it? No, Tomoya actually breaks. Before he had the combo, he could have taken the lead, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. It was not to be. He needs Zelda to break again. My goodness. How close was that? Zelda does break, however, so this could be Tomoya's chance. A third of the map is left to go. My goodness me, this is going to get so close. Zelda breaks again. Zelda with the series of misses near the end of the map, after holding consistency so well in the first half, he did look very comfortable on Hard Rock, but now it's up to Tomoya. There we go, we're going into another break. Zelda will be able to look over Tomoya's combo and realize... There we go, so close, he knows. As I said, he knows. He knows how close this is. Come on. No, Tomoya is the one who breaks this time. Even though it was close, Tomoya, the nerves just got to him. He saw during the break, he saw how close he was. He knew that all he had to do was hold combo, but the pressure was just too much for him. The pressure just too much. And as we go into the last fifth of the map, Zelda does not look to be breaking anytime soon. And with a 1.2 million lead and climbing, it looks like Zelda will take this match. Anything can still happen at this point. It is Hard Rock. A fail could happen at any point at the end. We've seen it before. We've seen so many things in this tournament. I'm very hesitant to call this match just yet. We've had the DCs, we've had the fails, we've had the reverse sweeps. The combo difference isn't even that much, but the map is coming to a close now. I don't see Zelda failing, I don't see him DCing, and most of all, I don't see him breaking, so I think that's going to be it. Good game, well played, incredible showing from both players. That map, that was clutch to the absolute end. Last spinner, Tomoya and Zelda spinning with everything they've got, but Zelda the stronger spinner and the stronger player. Winning that by not actually that much, 1.6 million points. If Tomoya hadn't broken combo, if he hadn't gotten nervous at the absolute end, that could have gone either way. That could have been so close. But, well, the magic of Zelda too strong for Tomoya there. Incredible. An amazing match to watch as well. Those games were so close. You can see both players, well, we said similar skill set makes for very close matches, and despite that being a 3-0, I don't think we were wrong there. Well played to Tomoya, with all respect. Even though he didn't get a single point from that match, he fought hard. He had a tough opponent, and power to him.